Me 3, 2, 1, nah?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna keep the spot. Hey guys, my name is Slim. I am the operations manager at AMP Studios. I'd like to formally welcome you guys. Today we're having 2 masterclasses. It's literally the last day that we are open for December. And we decided to spice it up a little bit and have 2 masterclasses. For those who don't know what AMP Studios is, I want to tell you, but I'd rather show you, so follow me. Sorry, this is Buddy. He is the admin guy. Make sure we're handling admin in terms of registration. He's part of the AMP team. This is Toby. Toby handles all the edits that come in that we do for our clients, right? Walking here, this is a shop that is under AMP Studios, right? But owned by myself and my partner Nosisi. It's called Black Earth, where we supply coffee, we supply snacks, we supply catering for companies. That's outside of AMP, but still within the vibes of AMP. And then here's where it gets more interesting, right? I hope you can hear it with the noise. I hope I'm not shouting, but this over here is a room that we built for a guy called Drum Pope, right? For a guy called Drum Pope. So basically he is breaking the Guinness World Book of Records of the most amount of single releases in a year. So for those who don't know, if you're gonna break the Guinness World Book of Records, you have to do it in a public space. So we built this alongside MTN, which is our partner, for him to be able to record all the music in here. So he's almost there. I think he has up until the beginning of, or the end of January, and he's about 150 songs away, and he has to record and release over 1,000 and something songs. So we're almost there, but we built this room for him to be able to break that record. And then, like I said, the masterclass that are happening, that is what we're getting ready for today. There's gonna be 2 masterclasses. One is about how to do events, right? So 101 on how to do events. And the second one is about people who've been in the music career and what type of year they've had. So we're gonna have guys like the Quellas, guys like Jay Jody coming in for the second session. For the first session, we have this guy called Basement who hosts Any Given Sundays. Then we also have these guys that do Soundset Sundays, one of the grooviest parties around Johannesburg. So they're gonna be coming to talk about how you actually put together an event. It's gonna be really, really, really dope. I hope you guys stick around for that. But let me show you guys the rest of the space. So we have these 2 rooms over here. That's part B, part A, right? So this is where people get to shoot content, right? So if you're a content creator, from podcasting, monologue content, any type of content, you can shoot here at AMP Studios. We give you cameras, we give you lights, we give you mics, and we give you an entire team that is able to assist you to be able to shoot that content. And here's the dope part. Listen closely, come closer. Listen to this part. In order for you to get access to the space, all you need is an MTN caller tunes. That's all you need. It's an MTN SIM card and a caller tunes, and the space is entirely free. You hear that? The space is entirely free. All you need is the MTN caller tunes. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on right now. So this is one of the rooms. You can see the guests are getting ready for the masterclass, right? Then over here is another room, right, where you can also shoot content in there. And then the stage is where we're going to be doing our masterclass, and we do like a lot of our high-level productions in that masterclass and high-level production, sorry. This is Sia. He is the creative director at AMP Studios. So anything visually that you see, that's this guy's brain. Okay, that's downstairs, right? You guys ready to go upstairs? Ready to go upstairs? Yeah. Let's rock. So these are the stairs, right? So if you look over here, this is also a co-working space, right? So if you'd love to come into the space and just work, right? So some editors build their editing like business from here. They come in here, they edit for some of our high profile like content creators. I'll tell you all about the content creators that shoot here. Let's go up. By the way, these stairs are steeper than they look. I'm telling you, this is MZ. Z is one of the sound engineers within the space. So anything sound related, that's your guy. And then, welcome upstairs. It's a little bit dirtier, so I hope my bosses don't see this part of the edit. But this is also a co-working space, right? So you can come in, plug in your laptop from here, and decide to work from here, right? Over there is Tembela. Tembela is the AV manager, that's audio visual manager of the space. So all these things that you see here and anything technical related, that guy is your guy, right? Over there is an editing space, which I'm hoping anybody listening to this, we want to turn into a gaming space. So we offer content, we offer music, so we also want to offer the capabilities of gaming. So soon, that's going to turn into a gaming space, crossing my fingers. But for now, it's an editing space where our editors edit all of our content from there. Then, come over, we're almost done. I know we've been walking for a minute. We're almost done. So this is one of the content creation rooms as well. You see what I was talking about, editing space? Kind of a vibe like this, but in that gaming room, right? So this is a content creation space. So the same thing that happens in pod room A, pod room B, happens in here. So it's a little bit more silent, so I'll explain it again in case you didn't hear it downstairs. This is where content is shot. So basically we give you lights, we give you mics, we give you cameras, and you're able to shoot content. And the most important part is that whenever you shoot content here, we do not own the content. The content creators, the musicians, own the content themselves. And all you need to do to be a part of that and get that experience for free is have an MTN SIM card and be a Call of Tune subscriber. That is it. So we have one more room, and then I have a special room to show you guys. One more room to show you, and then we'll be done with the tour. This is Nosisi. She's trying to run away from the camera. Please catch her. She is the general manager of the space. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she got the foundation on. Make sure you get a good side. That's it. North. Which card? Okay. Remember when I told you I have a rigorous business partner? This is her. Yeah. Focus word, being rigorous. Okay. All the time. So let me show you guys. This is our studio, right? Yeah. This is our studio. So if you're not shooting content and you're interested in music, right, and you want to record music, you want to find a really dope space to be able to shoot music, we are your guys. We provide you with a sound engineer to be able to record your session so you don't have to worry about learning all of these buttons. Right? We have a sound engineer that's designated for that session, right? And again, same thing with content. You own the property. So whatever you record here belongs to you as the musician, right? We don't only do just music, we do bands. Not just artists, we do bands. We do voiceovers as well. So anything audio related, we're also able to do it in the space. And then let me show you one more room, right? Over here, I'm running out of breath, by the way. Over here, we have part C. So here we can also shoot content, right? Most of the time we use this space to shoot content and also do some of our DJ sets. You can see here, this is a mini DJ set. There's one of the partners that we work with are called Transcend Academy. They host and do a DJ academy here. So you're able to literally come in and learn how to DJ, right? They're a business that is running through AMP Studios. Really, really dope. So if you have a cousin, sister, a brother, a girlfriend, a boyfriend who wants to learn how to DJ, we provide that service. That service, though, is not free. Just want to let you know, because that is a business that is incubated within AMP Studios. So they're not part of us, but they work with us because we also want to make sure that we are uplifting younger entrepreneurs. So that is the space overall.
So where can people find you online?
People can find us at AmpStudios ZA on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and then on our website, it's www.ampstudios.co.za. And then you can join our WhatsApp line, right, where you get to find out about all our events, everything that's going on within the space, especially for 2025, which is going to be a raucous year, right? You can just go to 081, go on WhatsApp, save our number as 081-707-6636. Whew, I always mess up that number. That's 081-707-6636. And that's how you can get a hold of us. If you have any questions, if there's anything you want to know, you can hit us up on WhatsApp as well. That's everything.
Killed it. Bar deals, door deals, percentage of bar deal, etc. Like, what is the norm in that space, and what are some of the challenges? Then also on that, what are some of the challenges you faced with the use of Jordan?
I think so. For us, is different types.
So tell the people who you are and what you do.
So I'm Josh. My partners has started a platform called Our Joburg, and basically what that is it's a platform that promotes, it's an entertainment and a culture platform, a lifestyle platform that promotes all the different events that are happening within Johannesburg. In that, we've noticed there's a lot of subcultures in, like, Johannesburg's a mixing pot. There's so many different events for different people, and because there's so much stuff to do, a lot of people get overwhelmed by it. There's not like many curated gig guides that appeal to everybody. So what we've tried to do is we've tried to come in and we've tried to make these gig guides, and we've built this audience of people who are looking for things to do, and we give them these gig guides where they can see every week, this is what's happening. This is what's happening in Brom, what's happening in Newtown, what's happening out at Santon, what's happening in Fourways. Johannesburg is full of, like, it's such a vibe. There's so much cool culture here, and like you need to go out and experience it. But a lot of people don't know where to go, and that's basically what we are trying our best to solve. So yeah, it's just our Joburg on all platforms. And yeah, if you want to figure out what's happening this weekend, go give us a follow, and you will be able to see.
Awesome. So, how does a place like AMP Studios help businesses like yours?
So basically, this is my first time coming to AMP, but with the situation we're in, we're looking for a place to connect to people and event organizers who have a track record of successful events. And AMPS was the perfect place because we were able to come here, sit down, learn from them. We were given the chance to ask some questions, and then even afterwards, I've just gotten some of the one of the speakers' contact details for future collaborations in business. So it's been really good that AMPS exists as a space for people to come together, for people who have a product that they want to sell, for people who are learning about products. It's just a good place overall. You get to connect with people who are starting their event journey versus people who have established events, and then hopefully you can make a few working relationships along the way.
And all of this is free, pretty wild, eh?
Yeah, the fact that it's free is actually nuts. Like the fact that it's free is crazy.
Do you have any word of advice for aspiring content creators?
Man, consistency, and figuring out very heavily what your why is. Like, what are you making the content for? On our side, we're making content for people looking for things to do. So that is kept in the back of our brains in every single decision we make. So when you're making content, whether it be for yourself or for a brand, always think back to why are you actually making the content? What's the ideal outcome of this whole situation besides for the views and the money? To make good content, you need to connect to people, and you're only going to connect to people when you're being authentic towards what you're doing. So that's about it.
Perfect, thank you. Maybe just start off by telling the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Tubelishe Kuta, and I am a DJ / events promoter, photographer, someone's son, and someone's boyfriend.
So can you tell them about the masterclass that was happening today?
So the masterclass today was about event promoting, the essentials that you need. So what to do, how to speak to brands, audiences, all those minor intricacies. And we were part of the panel, so it was lovely to be part of the panel. So yeah, that was kind of like what was happening, and they obviously trusted us to then speak on things that we know and we've learned over the years. So yeah.
So why do you think masterclasses like this are important for aspiring creators?
You know, man, like, I think if I had a masterclass for some of the things that I didn't know, I feel like there were things that I didn't have to learn in the process. Sometimes a masterclass is important so you know what to do and what not to do. Often is you learn by doing. So a masterclass is important by the virtue of the fact that you get to hear things and experience things that you would have like had to go through. So now you understand how best to go about it. So I think this masterclass is important for that, and I think masterclasses are important in general because it also gives you a perspective that you may not know or heard of. You'll know about terminologies that you don't know of, because I think that's the beauty about learning. Is you need to open yourself, so masterclasses allow you to learn, which is a really, really important thing.
Awesome. So what's your experience like being mentoring aspiring content creators through what have you?
I mean, like, someone asked me to be a mentor right now. It feels a little jarring because you kind of like, I think for you're always in like work mode, and you do things, you handle things, you're like speaking with suppliers, like your team, so you never see it as mentorship. So even when we're speaking, I'm speaking of things that I know or we've experienced, but someone else, they don't know. So I think it's important. It feels really fulfilling. Because it feels like there's a purpose to what you're doing that lives past consumers, clients, all of those things. So yeah, it's actually
Awesome. Last question. So how do you think spaces like this foster innovation for the creative economy in Africa?
I think what it does is it gives education. I think when people know, people are able to apply. So through knowledge, you're able to then innovate. Like you can't innovate without knowing. So these spaces are important because foundations are like the tools you need to innovate, right? So if you look at like spaces and anything, if you know something, you're able to do something really well. So something like this is important because it gives people the tools to then start. Because if you're able to start, it's like people back in the day who made fire. Now we're able to have like coal and all of like those, like there's different variations. But with people being here, what helps is if I take something in, I'm able to apply differently, and someone else the same thing. So like that's how it actually helps for the greater picture.
Awesome. Thank you.